welcome to another Ride Along with Goggles. And today, we're still in the 153 beta. We've got the Harven FLB, done up in old school style. And I still got to do this skin for the day cabs. It's only on Harven's, but if you wanted to use it, it's out there on Steam. And you can put it on the new longer chassis from Modmaker if you just, choose the longer chassis, but the 86-inch cab. And with or without window. This is without window, so you get the full-size script on the passenger store. But anyway, we're at East Glacier. ATS Expansion have the version up for the beta, and here we are in it. And looks like we are going to get dynamic log loading at ATS Expansion. And that just is so cool. So here we are, Montana. Yeah, we're going to back under there, and judging from the look of that crane right there, or that log loader, we are going to be in good shape here. This is Brian Modmaker's trailer, one of them. Oh, didn't quite make it there. There we go. Log loading in progress. Look at that. How cool is this? On an ATS Expansion site. Got an 8V92 in the truck, if you couldn't tell. The racket. So it's 41,000 pounds, so we should be able to get up the hill. We've got enough power. This engine, I don't have a... it is a mod of mine that's available to everybody in the Kriechbaum pack, I believe. Well, look at that. We're ready to go. All right, so we'll look at the map for those of you not familiar with the ATS Expansion East Glacier. Get an idea what's going on here. We are right here. We got to head out and get on over to Thompson Falls. Oh boy, Thompson Falls. Here, to the rustic site. There it is right there. There's our destination. So, it's funny it's not showing it on the map. Let's, okay, yeah, now the route will be on the map. Yeah, I went there a little quickly. So, job number one, get out of this place. So, let's throw on the diff lock straight away. Oh, geez, I had the brake on the trailer, stalled the truck. That's just not performance. Let's see, is there a diff lock switch on the dash? Let's have a look. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, there it is. And let's zoom in on the details. Lock, unlock. Yeah, so let's hit it again. Yeah, oops. Yeah, so that's locked for sure. Are the headlights on? Let's go shatter the piece. Oh, look up here. Wow. I haven't seen this before. Look at that, the boys have been busy. Oh, they got, okay, so that'll be for dynamic loading chips, I guess. Very cool. All right. Better get a run at this hill. Oh, they disengaged our diff lock. I wonder if they'll lock it again if we need it. Holy. Wow. That was a big bump. This one has a Jake brake, which is kind of unusual for it to... oh, jeez. God darn it. Okay. Sineptorro, Driver 47, what's going on there? The transition to the snow is killing us here. Taking 5% damage on the truck chassis, the body and the chassis each. 1% on the engine. Wow. So something's going on with that snow transition. Don't have that driver's main mirror set very well. Becomes an issue, we'll have to do something about it. Get the revs up for this hill here. Oh yeah, they're doing good. Take a load of ice water or mountain water out of here again one of these days with the Walker food grade and the ice mountain water, I believe it was, outfit division of Nestle Foods. Well, it's good to be in the ATS Expansion map again, in East Glacier in particular. All I gotta do is get this thing out of here. Oops. Time to get in the cab here. Not out of the woods yet. Not out of the cave or tunnel either. Shouldn't be too bad. This trailer's 48 feet. Just don't want to run into the rocks on the left. Avoid the ones on the right. Bummer to have to let off the throttle right there. We got more than enough power. This is an 805. But then again, 41,000, not the heaviest load you're gonna get to take out of here. That's actually making it look easy. I think the diff must be locking automatically too with that option. I don't like it. I like to be able to do it myself. But I guess it's on and I didn't realize in this profile. That mirror's really bothering me. Maybe best get on top of this hill here and do something about it. You gotta slow down, but get control of this thing. Get a little wild there. Okay, let's do something about it. The reason my keyboard wasn't working the other day, the new keyboard, was I'd knocked there's a little this USB hub here, and it's got a whole bunch of ports in it. It's plugged in down here to a power bar, and I was cleaning in here, and I knocked the wall wart out that powers it. So that's why that was what it was. And I think we got a little too much of the truck here. Take a little less. I should do it. I should get this. I got to grab this thing carefully with, see the key, the keys come right to the outside edge of the, there's no place to grab it. Like the other one had a lot of space. I could grab it with one hand, and but not this one. You got a two-hander and be careful. Oh God, look at the steering wheel. What am I doing here? Can't even see my gauges. God dang it. Tell this is a truck I put together for just showing you skin on it. This is the first time it's been driven. Oh yeah, that's okay. Enough messing around. That's the driver. Brakes with all those wheels on the ground. Actually, we don't need that middle set even though I believe they turn. We don't need that axle down. It's extra friction on the road. We don't need. Yeah, this Poles got themselves a wax job. They're poles, they're not logs. They're fancy.
After 100 yards, turn left.
All right, we'll hop in the cab here and we'll get some good old 8V92.
Turn left.
Through the gears. What a hot rod. Been a while since I drove 805 horsepower with the 2950 foot-pounds of torque and not a huge amount of weight. As my French friends would say, set down a hot rod. Try see that somebody was asking about shifting with the Jake brake on, and it is a thing in the live stream, and this would be a good engine to try it with because it's pretty responsive, and we've got all this power and not a lot of weight, so we go through the gears fairly quickly. And the whole idea is when you shift, you have to wait for the RPMs to drop to rev match when you're floating gears. And if you've got the Jake on, you let the foot off the throttle and the engine burps down really quick. Burp, and you're down and you're moving the stick quickly, which is pretty handy if you're in a tricky situation as well, where you don't want to get stuck out of a gear. And waiting for the RPM to drop and you're losing all your momentum, like in mud or tough ground. So when we're going East Glacier. Yeah, we'll get to an intersection here, and we'll do it from there. I haven't tried it, so I'll be learning as I do it, but how it is with this truck. I never owned a truck with a Jake brake, so my only experience with Jake brakes are in the game. Sure are handy though. Boy, there's countless times I would, really would have liked to have it. Got the Jake on now, might as well just leave it on. It's pretty through here though. I'll take a photo through here. A good idea. Sineptorro Mountain Brew should be right on our left here. There we are. Kalispell. Flathead River. That didn't work as expected. Okay, the Jake doesn't cut in till you're in gear, so it doesn't work with this engine. Oh boy, I'm all messed up. I know I can't remember which engine it is. There is one of the engines I've tried it with and worked pretty good. I think it was might have been one of the Z-Mod Cummins. I'll have to remember to take time, poke around and experiment with that a bit. But this one, it doesn't work on the drop of the throttle. It looks like it has to be in gear. Boy, the instrument lights aren't very bright. I should check that in the settings too. Probably got something I can adjust there. Let's do that. Just lights. Oh. Why am I not getting instrument lights? That's kind of weird. Yeah, there's no backlight. I wonder if that was an option and I didn't choose it. Might be. Oh, shoot. I usually have it in neutral and I didn't. My bad. Nice to hit this on a green. It's an awkward angle for checking over your shoulder for somebody coming when it's not green. You gotta really look back quickly and then get back over here. This is fun to drive with this Detroit, though. It's, once again, a two-stroke, so if you're not familiar with them, it's the peculiar sound is that they're a two-stroke. And this is the long chassis option on the truck, which I haven't paid much attention to so far. Not too bad. Those locks look so, I don't know, too nice. So this is one of the optional, there's a bunch of headache racks, but I kind of like this one with a spare tire on it. But there is no logging rack, I don't think. I didn't really check. Oops, there we go. And I just put the rack on the front of the trailer. So that's pretty cool. So 153, that was getting back on topic here. With the beta is that dynamic loading, log loading is going to be map wide. And you saw a good example of that. So that is pretty cool. The GPS option here. This is, I think, there's 4. I think this is the top one, first or second. But there's one that's a little bigger with the white frame. It's not bad, but I like the dark frame on this one and the full screen with the sharp corners, where as opposed to having a bunch of big fat border all around it. I like it. It's cool. Got the front-facing camera there, the traffic cam. The idiot cam. Get all the things that the idiots do on film. I wonder where we turn right. Is it? Looks like it's up ahead, or is it at Polson? Might be at Polson. Might go all the way down to Missoula. Sir, this thing's a hot rod. Doesn't mean it's going to corner like one, though. Steering just goes a little bit light right there when you push it a little hard. With this setting I have, it's a little weird, but it kind of gives you a notice that you're about to lose the front end. Might be kicking in just a little bit too soon. This would be a force feedback setting in this profile would be worth tweaking though, because the rest of it's really nice. Yeah, I have to look at it. Needs that slip, front end slip angle stiffened up a bit, but and then the gain maybe a little bit higher, make it a teeny bit stiffer. Boy, look at the view out here. Where's the roof? There we go. That. Wow. That's quite a sky. For boating. Boy, look at that boat lit in the sun out there in the dark background. Something else. I think I turn right here. Oh, not yet.
15 yards, go straight.
Man, does a guy ever get this light? As a green? Electro store. Huh. Sounds like some kind of super villain. Electro Man. So there was a... Oh, what's that place across the street? Butchery. Cool. There was, at one point, maybe it was a sound fixes mod, I don't know. Put a whole racket coming from a pub up here on the left somewhere. What a noisy place. Darn it. Butcher shop. Yeah, I think right here on the right, let's, can't hear it there now. God darn it. I'll get my poop in a group here. That's nice to catch that green. That doesn't happen every day. Must be turning right up here. Wow. I believe it's gotten so late. Looked at the trip as a reasonable distance, like 300 miles, but I guess there's a lot of going through slow towns there, really. And I guess the drive out is you're not exactly ripping along. I'm gonna hold this guy off for the lane change. Oh no. That was pretty wild. And Polson's right here, on the right, the ranch. Right behind the trees here. There it is. Headquarters, KaD Cattle. Pretty awesome spot if you haven't been there. Well, this is just like they messed with the clock here and turned the clock back an hour on us. It's getting dark early. What the heck? So I got that deep red metal flake in the black paint. Probably have to turn right up here. Yeah, we do. We'll pull a kamikaze move on this dude up here. Oh, it's going to be so iffy. Darn it, that's not worth doing. Gonna have to scare this guy out of the lane, though. Wow. Almost flipped the cab over. That's funny.
Keep right. At 15 yards, turn right.
Good thing it's got a good latch. We'd be staring at the pavement right now. Everything that was in the bump piled on our back of our head. Oh, look at this scenery, though. This sunset. That's quite something. 25 miles to go. Got 355 gears in it. reason is I was thinking I was going to, I originally took a logging load in California, and then I thought, well, wait a minute. Sineptorro put out a beta version. Those guys are working their butts off all weekend on getting a beta going, and I thought, God dang, well, wait a minute, you can't do that. So I'd taken the load, but I just flew to the destination, got rid of the load. So if anybody's following my trucks book, that's why that looks a little weird. Drove 1,000 yards. Am I going the right way? Yep. Drove 1,000 yards. So anyway, that was the reason. And then I said, well, geez, let's go see if it works in Troy. Or, excuse me, East Glacier. Well, that was fun. I mean, that was all kinds of fun, that drive. I haven't taken that road in a while, and got a pretty cool sunset. Got some crazy dark sky. Like, look in the mirror. So get up here and have a look back there. Yeah, look at that. That's kind of sky you're real glad to be getting the load off and done soon. Going home. At the same time, I used to get kind of a, I don't know, you call it a bit of a thrill, like driving in real bad weather and driving into a big storm. There's always that what's going to happen thing. It's going to get you on edge.
You have reached your destination.
You're really alive when you're about to be dead. That's you know what I mean? There's that, oh, where do you need it? Dynamic. Awesome. So we got to go, drive right around, I think. Yeah. Very cool. Dynamic double ender. So that's Brian Modmaker's trailer. I guess Pisters. Oh yes, I meant to mention this earlier. When the beta dropped, I was in the process of updating my Pister profile. Just downloaded everything again, and I think that was that Thursday. And then the beta dropped, so I had to drop all that, and it didn't work anyway. And then next thing you know, Pister has made all his stuff. It's not version locked. So now I got to go download it all again, get it all organized in the folders. I keep it all in, and so if I get time today, I will get back at it. But Barb's back, and I got things to do that I guess I didn't do while she was away. So my bad. There we go. Let's get that screen out of there. Oops. Gonna get a screenshot here when this comes around again. Wait till he lifts that up. I'll be right back. Well, that is pretty cool. And getting unloaded in the dark is cooler than I thought it would be. With the light on the equipment. Let's see, come up one more time, buddy. Here he comes. That's pretty sweet. Get rid of that screen there. Yeah, that off the screen. Well, there we have it. 303. Yeah, I was surprised that took as long as it did, and made a longer video than intended, but I think the results were well worth it with that slam bang ending there. That was pretty neat, and fun to drive this truck as a logger, which is something that when these trucks were going out of favor, and they were starting to be easy to pick up. Guys are using them for all kinds of things back when they were coming off the road, and as the long wheelbase and long nose trucks, conventionals, were taking over. when that length regulations were changed. But anyway, that's another story for another day. As always, really appreciate you guys following along, and all the very best. Take care, and bye for now.